And this is, the first thing I'll notice is that here I'll have a orientation that I could change later, but this is the wrong orientation. It must be moved here, and this part must be here. So I'll move up, and here it matches the right placement, and I'll start F2L. Since this is a match, I will move this facing up, the white facing up, so it would be a pair, and I'll use a trigger. The next step is to match these two. I'll just find a slot without one in the back and without the one in the front, and I'll just do what I just did. Just do what I just did. I don't know what it's called. And then I'll just insert it simply. Here I'll just hide it. Hide this, trying to get this out of the spot, and then pair it and then insert it. Simple insert. OLL. Another OLL. And there's a headlight, so I'll do a PLL to look. And this is the second part of PLL. Done.
Okay, so I'm going to be using a variation on the triangular Francisco method, which is basically a joke method that I've turned into a way to do F2L. So first thing I want to do is get a green triangle on this face, and first thing I see is the red-yellow corner that needs to go down here, so I can do it like that. And then next thing I see is this red corner that needs to go over here, so I do it like a normal bottom face. And then this yellow corner needs to go here, so I can do it like that. And then now what I want to do is get a green or blue piece here, so I don't need to do cube rotations. So what I can do is do that, pop that out, and then put that in. So now there's a green piece here. And now I can start doing the equator layer. So what I see first is, well, what's easiest in my opinion is the orange-white piece, so I can do it like that. And then that's in. And then this is already in place, so I can do that. And then this is already in place, so I can sledgehammer that in. And then for the last piece of the equator layer, I want to put in the green corner, however it wants to orient itself. So I do that by doing that, and then these pieces are already matched up. So I can just sledgehammer that in, and then that's already in place and oriented. So now all I need to do is orient this, which I can do by doing the U2, and then pushing that out, and then putting that in. And then just my normal slow OLL, and then PLL, and then I'm done.
So for this solve, I use root. I can pair this center with this edge, and also preserve this pair by solving it like this. And then I will solve the pair to make my first block. And I also see this pair, so I'm going to pair it up and insert it with this edge. And I can also create this pair by doing a wide R prime, insert it in the back, easy CMLL. So, and we have two unoriented edges on the bottom, so I'll fix those first. And we have the two UL and UR pieces already paired on the bottom, so I'll just insert it on the top. I see that's green and this is green, which means that I just have to go like that. So yeah.
Alright, so this is my submission to the r/creepers1 Scramble video. I solved CFOP cross on white. So here I see that there's the red cross piece here, blue cross piece here, green cross piece here, orange cross piece here. So green is opposite blue in my color scheme, so I know the blue is here, so I can just bring the green down. And then I move the bottom layer over, and then red and orange drop to each other, so I can move those both down, and then put them in place to get my cross. And then here I'd most likely solve the green-red pair first, there and there. Bring this over and rotate. Pair them up with that, like that. And then insert in the back. Then I do red-blue, which the red-blue edge is here, red-blue corner is here. So I bring down, and then pair up. Then green-orange pair is here and here, which is solved exactly the same way, except the insert is on the left. And then orange-blue pair is just here. Then whatever this OLL is called. And then J-perm. My back edge is on the wrong side. Alright.
Let's start. I am a white and yellow, on the yellow on top, white bottom, everything else doesn't matter, rule solver. And I see these are pretty easy to pair. So, start with down 2. Got that blue thing, blue piece in there. Pair it up and put it in there. Next one, here and here. I just put this up, and push that in. 1x2x3 block. So, next block. See right this in here. And then I just put in the back, insert it in. I see this. So I pair it up. Attach it to the 1x2x2 block. And now we have our first 2 blocks. And 4 corners. I still use 2 look. And then we just permute, then we put the white on top. You can just do this, you get the arrow, then you do the arrow case. I see green right here, so I put in the back of the blue, and you push forward if it's all 3 bar. And now I see that this case pretty easy. And that is my solve. I solve Rue. My average is 33, 32-ish. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that.
So what I see first is this cross piece, this cross piece, this cross piece, and this one. So what I'm just going to do is move that down to replace it. Do a D2 to align those. Insert that back pair and that back cross piece into there, and just insert that normally. So what I first see is this F2L pair with this F2L piece with this F2L piece. So I could connect those, or I can just do it this. I'm just going to do this unefficiently. Move it there. Insert it. Then I have these 2. Then I have these 2. And these 2. And some OLL case, I don't know yet. Soon. And a T-perm.
This is my submission to r/cubers run Scramble. So first what I do is my cross pieces are here, 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 and here. So I would go and move the orange one in, move the bottom, move that, rotate, and do a D2. Now I'm looking for F12 pairs, so here's this one and this one right here. So connect and insert. My next one is this one and this one. So then I would connect and insert. Now orange and blue is right here, so move it up, insert. Now my last F12 pair is this one and this one, so now here I can do edge control, so I'm just going to do it, OLL, and we have a U-perm. Thanks.
This is a Cyclone Boys phase shoe, and I average about 25 seconds. So to start, I place the green opposite to the blue, then adjust place the red, place the orange, and adjust. Then as I turn, I see this red, blue, and red, blue. Separate them, put the blue in the back, connect them. Then green, orange, and green, orange. Separate them, connect them like this, place them, put this back where it belongs. This case, turn, separate, blue in the back, connect, place. Now this, like this, place them. Now this OLL. And now it's white perm.
Okay, so I use corners first, and the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to solve the yellow layer. I just do and then you see this thing, I'm going to try to solve the red layer, and I pair up these two corners right there, and then I solve this case. Okay, now I'm gonna decide which two opposite layers I'm gonna solve. So for each layer I solve 3 edges on here, and then the other 3 edges, and then pair this up. So in this case, I see I have a block right here, the orange part right here, yellow and white. So I'm gonna fix the centerpiece, and then I insert it right there, and then I'm going to insert this orange blue piece into there, and then I'm going to put this piece, take the yellow red piece out there, and then insert the red yellow centerpiece, take it and put it there. Then I'm going to solve the green piece right there, and now I have everything except the middle layer solved. This is a simple case for that, and there we go.
Hello guys, it's me CriticalCubing. This is my submission for R cubers 1 Scramble. I average sub 18 on 3x3 color neutral, and just solving the white I am sub 16. So for this I will do green, because green is the most straightforward cross that I can see. I can also do white, but I have to get a little creative with it, so yeah, I'll just do green. So if for green, I already have these two adjacent to each other in the proper places, but not correctly oriented. And then I see that I can make this come down, so that I have 3 of the cross edges already done, and then I can just insert this one in the end. So how I will do it is, I will make this come down like that, then do a D2, then insert this one, and then a D to fix my cross. Then the first pair I see these two, and on the second look I also see these two, but in a speed solve I would probably go with this solution. So I take this edge out and insert this one, and while I was doing that, I was tracking where that solve pair goes, and it is like right here. So I'll solve these two, and then I saw this corner, so I'll keep the corner in mind. Yeah, and it was already paired up, so I can jump right into these two, and I saw this edge. So before inserting, I just saw this corner, but this edge also popped up in while inserting, so I can just do these two. So these two now, so I do a Q rotation and insert it, then a WOLL case, and then a T-perm. So yeah.
So the first thing I see is white cross is fairly easy. So this is here, the white red, the white orange is here, so one move down and that's those two paired up, and then the white blue will be here and the white green will be here, so that makes it very simple. So what I would do is 1 with an R prime, D prime, L prime, R, and that solves the cross, and then D2, set it up. Now the first thing I see is this pair, which is the red blue pair. So I would solve it like that. I sledgehammer it in because it saves that edge. Then I see this pair. And then this pair, which I'd solve like that with a sledgehammer because it orients these two edges. And then I'd sexy move on the left for that. I don't know this OLL case, so I'd do the 2 look like so, and then PLL, which is an F prime with a U prime to finish.
Okay, so I do CFCE method. So it's actually quite an easy cross. If I put the green in first, and I can just insert the other two quickly, like that. Now I'm going to put in the green and red, the empty slot method, like that. Now I can do the front right, then back left, then front left, and now I've got a U case for my CLLL. Oh, and then I get a ELL skip.